Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your general love reading. Today is July 26, 2019, and my channel is the Fool's Journey Tarot. So welcome to my channel. I'm going to do some shuffling here, but I have pre-shuffled my 4 decks that I'll be using today. I've kind of changed the way I've determined which sign I'm working with. So I kind of did a little pre-reading to determine which sign I should do the reading for. I've already done 2 other ones. I'm not doing them in order, and I've decided that my intention for my readings are to reach the people who need the messages the most. And so Sagittarius, you came up in the pre-reading reading. And that's why I'm doing your reading right now. So we'll get started after a couple more shuffles. Remember, because this is a general love reading, it may or may not resonate for you. If you have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, it may resonate. Take it or leave it. Whatever works for you. I hope that the message, in some way, shape, or form, assists you in moving forward with whatever relationship or situation you're dealing with. Well, she is really active right now. Come on, Carmela. She wants some exercise, I guess. Calm down. At least she's not biting me. She was doing that earlier. Okay, Sagittarius, one more shuffle for you. You have the Sun card in your underlying energy. Always a nice start. You have the 9 of Wands in reverse, the 8 of Cups upright, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. So the Sun card can indicate joy, happiness, clarity on a situation, feeling good about relationships, how things are going in your life. The 9 of Wands, you may feel like you've been battling something for a long time, a situation or something within a relationship, and you might be feeling at your wit's end, like you're nearing the end of your desire to battle, or maybe feeling like you want to give up. 8 of Cups would indicate a desire to move away from an emotional situation. And 10 of Cups in reverse. This card is usually very positive, even if it is in the reverse. It might indicate you're moving towards your true happiness, your true joy, life fulfillment, love, family, but you're just not there just yet. So Sag, let's see what else comes up for you in this next deck. You might have left something behind. Maybe you're, please don't. I might have to put her away because she is blowing it for me. You're messing up my video. All I'm doing is taking you off my head. And Sagittarius is not interested in watching me play with my bird right now. They want to hear about what's going on in their life. Honestly. She thinks it's all about her. It's not, Carmilla. It's not all about you. Right now, it's all about Sagittarius. And I don't think you're a Sagittarius. I don't know what you are. I don't know when her birthday is. But I'm pretty sure she's not a Sagittarius. I could be totally wrong about that. Maybe she is. Maybe she's all riled up and excited because she knows she's getting a reading today. Right along with you. But I'm pretty sure this is not about you, Carmilla. I just have a hunch. Okay, paired with the Sun card, you have the 8 of Air. This is the 8 of Swords in the traditional tarot deck. Feeling trapped. You might be wanting to shed some light on why you're feeling trapped or how you can get out from feeling trapped. Feeling in your head. Wheel of the Year, Wheel of Fortune, Justice card, and Two of Fire. Something that needs to be said or heard regarding maybe a family situation. Maybe there's some truth that needs to be revealed to shed some light on a situation. There's movement forward, but you may not feel ready for it. There is justice in this movement forward, moving towards your 10 of, you are getting really mean now, and I'm going to put you away. Moving towards justice or the right thing, leaving an old situation behind and moving towards maybe a new situation that is right and just for you and will ultimately result in a 10 of Cups situation. Ultimate happiness. But right now you feel trapped either by, I don't know yet. Let's find out. You might feel nervous because you know that the clock is ticking and things are moving forward, but you haven't completed something or haven't closed something out or come to terms with something regarding a situation. This is emotional for you, whether it's a relationship or a situation that you're in. You're moving on from something that was holding you back. You have the Seven of Swords clarifying the Sun. Now this can indicate deceit or lies or someone being sneaky. Maybe you're shedding some light on some behavior or something that someone else was saying or doing that was deceitful. And then you have the Six of Swords clarifying the Eight of Air. So you either want to or you are moving away from feeling trapped regarding something that was deceitful or someone wasn't behaving properly. And you want to move away from that. This may involve a work situation that got too hard or a relationship that was difficult where there was a lack of communication. But you are nervous about moving away from this. You're in your head a little bit about moving away from this situation. It might be a financial situation. I'm not seeing any other person's energy in this reading so far. So this may involve a financial or job opportunity. But it may require partnership. It may require partnership in order to achieve that Ten of Cups happiness. And maybe that's where you're stuck. You want to make something tangible for yourself. Working towards something right now, you might have some ideas in your head, maybe. There's definitely a struggle with the movement forward. Like you either feel like you have to move forward or there's no choice, but the clock is ticking in some way and you're not necessarily ready for it. This might be a job situation where you've been working really hard at learning something new and you've been making mistakes or feeling frustrated, or it's not as easy as you thought it was. You may feel like you might want to give up. This card in this deck, Eight of Pentacles can indicate a feeling like it's too hard. And paired with the Nine of Wands, this energy feels very similar. Like there's just a lack of maybe desire to push forward with whatever this is because it's insurmountable or feeling too difficult. It's a struggle, but you're unsure about whether or not you should move forward. Now, this is an emotional decision for you, Eight of Cups. You might be worried about, if this is a job, for example, leaving this job because of, result in a lack of income, or put you in a situation where you're back to where you started. Like maybe you feel like you've got your feet on the ground now, you're moving towards gaining some financial freedom so you can move towards your Ten of Cups, but things are not working out, or they're feeling too difficult, like you're not going to be able to accomplish whatever it is you set out to do, and you want to get away from feeling trapped. This is not feeling like a relationship right now, Sagittarius. It's feeling like a situation in your life. Of course, there could be people surrounding you regarding this situation or this decision that you might be making. It could be affecting your family life. So if you're married and this is a job situation, you might be stuck on making a decision about it because you know that it's going to affect your family and you're worried about the financial end of things. I don't know that you've expressed your concerns or your desires to others yet. I think that needs to happen. I don't think it's done. I don't think you've done that yet. So if you're keeping this under wraps right now, this has to be talked about. Things need to be said. Other people need to hear what you have to say. You may need the help of somebody within your vicinity, whether it's a family member or a friend or just some support in some way regarding your decision. You may feel like you need family support. Clarifying the Sun, you have the Tower. Clarifying the Eight of Air, you have the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups, clarifying the Seven of Swords. And clarifying the Six of Swords, you have the Page of Swords. You might be feeling like you don't have the experience or lack of resources, maybe. There's a sense of not insecurity so much as inexperience with moving forward with something. Okay, there's somebody else's energy. Ace of Pentacles came out a second time, this time in the upright. Magician. Reverse Justice card, clarifying upright justice. You might be trying to decide if this is the right thing to do or not regarding financial or situation or new opportunity. I feel that you feel you have to make a decision. In other words, like I said, the clock is ticking, or there's a time frame, or things will move forward without you if you don't make, there's the wheel. I was just talking about the wheel, and the Wheel of Fortune came out again in another deck. You do need to communicate. You need to talk about this and bring to light to your family or the group of people you're with or your partner regarding this decision that you want to make. This lack of communication is keeping you from moving forward right now. You want to manifest a new beginning, but you're afraid to. You're in your head about it. You may not be afraid to, but you're in your head about it being the right decision financially. There it is again. I think this is a financial decision for you. You might feel like this is irresponsible of you to move forward with this new opportunity or new beginning, but you've been manifesting it for yourself, I think. It's going to require buy-in by the people you love, or partnership of some sort, maybe your spouse. You need them or that person to be on board so that it will work, and you're afraid that if you don't get support, that you won't be able to make this happen for yourself. This is the second time now the Nine of Swords has come out. And it came out over here clarifying this new beginning, or the Fool card. So you're in your head about this new beginning, and I do believe most of it, at least right now, is because you haven't talked about it. You might feel that others are going to interpret this as you being sneaky or conniving or trying to get away with something, or maybe being selfish, but you are sincere about what you want to do. You're not, in other words, you're not trying to make a decision that's going to affect other people for selfish reasons. You really feel passionate about this. But you feel if you shed light on, you feel like if you shed light on what you want to do, it's going to bring the Tower. Now, what that means to you could be a variety of different things depending on your circumstance, because this is a general reading. So the Tower means change, but it could mean change in a bunch of different ways. If this is within a relationship or a family dynamic, or a change of jobs, but you're definitely feeling trapped in your head big time. And it's a desire to move forward, and you want to speak about this, but you haven't done it yet. You're not speaking about the actions that you want to take to move forward with this possible new opportunity or new beginning, because I think you're fearful of how people will react or respond to you or to the news that you want to reveal. You're afraid of how they might respond to this news. I feel like this is in, right now I feel like this is in a family dynamic, You're coming out as the King of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying this Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like you have a certain level of responsibility within this dynamic, this partnership, or this family situation, where you might be the breadwinner of the family and responsible for the financial well-being. And this change could potentially cause some hardships, maybe, or you feel like the people that you might be telling, your family or your partner, might react in that way. In other words, they might say, oh my gosh, you can't do this because it's going to result in this, this, and this. And you might feel it's right for you, but it's not right for the people that you love and that you're responsible for, that you care for. You might feel that when you reveal this information, or you tell your loved ones what your plans are, that they might feel like you're misusing your power within this decision, this financial decision. You're misusing your power or being irresponsible. But you have nothing but love for whoever this might affect. This is you too. Your intentions are true, and your intentions are loving. I don't know that you feel supported. And that's why you've been hesitant to talk about what actions you want to take. You might want to strike out on your own. Maybe you want to start a new business for yourself. This may feel brand new, maybe not well planned out when you reveal it to your loved one or loved ones, but you've been manifesting this for a long time, and you want to move toward it, this new beginning. You have a genuine desire to move toward whatever this is for you. Now, I'm going to get some clarifiers for you, Sagittarius, but I'm going to go ahead and spout off here about my own opinion regarding this matter, because this is how I feel about my own life. If you genuinely have passion and desire for something, then you should go for it. Yes, it's going to affect the people in your life, and you need to communicate with them and let them know that you're not doing this out of selfishness, and you're not going to do this with the intention of hurting other people or not living up to your responsibilities. But this feels to me like whatever this is for you, this new beginning, this new opportunity, is something that you really, really want. And if you have that much passion for something, you're likely going to be successful at it. And I say that because, we live up to the expectations of society and our family and those around us. A lot of people do their 40 hours a week and come home and, they're paying the bills and they're going through life, and it appears on the outside, they got their house, they got their kids, fancy cars, whatever. It appears on the outside that things are going well and everything's on the up and up and everybody's happy, but really it's unsatisfying. How many of us have lived those lives? I have. But when you pursue your dreams, when you walk away from the mundane, when you walk away from those things that are you're just going through the motion because it's your responsibility and you got to make a paycheck. But when you live your life like that, it's unsatisfying. Ultimately, it makes you unhappy, and then it's going to make the people around you unhappy. Why shouldn't we pursue things that make us happy? Why shouldn't we have ultimate joy and satisfaction within our lives. Even when we're with, you know, we have responsibilities with family and spouse and, you know, other connections and this and that. Why shouldn't we be happy? That's what I ask. And why shouldn't, you know, and if you're not happy in the current situation you're in, why shouldn't you move forward to something that makes you happy? There you go. I said my piece. It's justice. This is in your underlying energy. Clarifying the 8 of air. You're trapped right now. But moving forward will bring you justice. Will bring you... It's something you should do. The card just... the spirit just agreed with me. That's what I got out of this. Yeah. Sagittarius, do it. Move towards your own happiness. It's not selfish to want to be happy. If you're happy, people around you are going to be happy. It's going to affect them too. If they see you pursuing a dream or pursuing something that's going to make you happy, don't you think inside they'll say, well, if Sag can do it, why can't I? And then it just spreads like wildfire. Before you know it, everybody around you is doing what makes them happy, and then you've got your 10 of Cups in the upright instead of in the reverse like it is here on the table. This movement forward, you're feeling like time is passing by and communication hasn't happened yet, and you're feeling that sense of maybe time is running out, like you're not going to be able to take this opportunity. You get away from that mentality too. Take your time. Do it the way you want to. King of Cups, there you are again. Because if you don't do it, then you lose fulfillment, you lose happiness. Maybe you even start feeling resentful towards those loved ones that in your head kept you back, kept you from moving forward with what makes you happy. Then what? Then what do you have on your hands? Potential separation, divorce, because now you're harboring these feelings of unhappiness and resentment towards those who may have kept you down, or in your head they were keeping you from moving forward. And you have the 6 of Cups. The people you need to communicate this to are in your life for a reason, and they are, I do believe this represents the fact that they're not going to walk away because you tell them, hey, I want to do this so that I can be happy. Did you just crap on my arm? This is gross, Sag, but that's why I have paper towels at the table. She tried not to crap on me, but she didn't lean over far enough, and she got my arm. Sorry. I know that's unpleasant. Trust me, it was more unpleasant for me. At least you didn't get shit on. You may feel like you're getting shit on. Sorry, I'm not. I'm not laughing at you. Let's see what else we get for you, Sag. Honestly, if I'm looking at the whole picture that I'm seeing, this is a desire. You're watching this video because you want some confirmation on what you should do. And I think that this is Spirit telling you should do what makes you happy. And the people who love you and who are loyal to you and who are meant to be in your life and who have been in your life are going to be supportive, because that's what people who love you do. They support you. I'm not saying that you're not going to have some negative reactions. You might when you first come out with this. But think about how you present it. Because if you present it in a selfish way, like, well, I really want to do this, but I'm not sure if it's going to be good for the family, and I know that I'm not going to have that steady paycheck coming in like I used to, but this is something that I really want. Don't make it sound like that. You know, like, oh, it's just for me. Tell them how excited you are about it, how it makes you feel to think about launching this new business or starting out or taking a hold of this new opportunity that you feel might be getting away from you. Tell them how it makes you feel and what you think you can get out of it and how you can share that with others around you. Be honest. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. 7 of Air in reverse. The answer you seek is right before you. You're afraid of the communication, that what this communication will bring, but I mean, the 7 of Air tells me that it's inevitable. You have to talk about this, because if you don't, if you harbor it, you decide not to move forward with this, and ultimately, like I said, you could end up being extremely unhappy and then resenting those around you because you feel like you made a decision for yourself based on your responsibilities regarding other people in your life. Maiden of fire. This is your inspiration. Whatever this is for you makes you feel inspired, makes you feel excited. 10 of water in reverse. This would indicate going ahead and making moves even though you're in the dark about it right now. Even though you may be feeling unsure. Please don't bite. Please don't bite me. Okay? This is a great card to finish up with. And paired with the 6 of Cups, clarifying the 10 of Cups, which is down here. I know you can kind of see it on the boards. Making this move is going to bring you ultimate love and happiness, and not just for you, but for those around you. You're going to have so much love to give, and it's going to make the others around you happy because you're going to be satisfied within your own life. You will have moved towards something that makes you happy, and therefore you can give that happiness to others because it's so fulfilling. Oh, I'm getting teared up. The 3 of water is the 3 of cups in the traditional tarot. So it's about reunion, it's about rejoicing, it's about celebration. And this card is very similar, but this is about overflowing emotions. She's, of course, standing in front of a fountain. You can almost think of that as one giant cup of love, and it's just overflowing. Pure joy and happiness. I think the answer is clear in this reading, Sag. I think that you should go ahead and move forward towards whatever makes you happy. Ultimately, that's what Spirit's telling you. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it on that happy note. She's getting bitey, so I need to put her away for a nap. And that's what's going to happen for me, because that's what's going to make me happy. It's getting her off my shoulders so she's not biting and crapping on me. Sag, I hope this helped. I hope you got something out of the reading. I wish you the best of luck with all of this. I think Spirit's on your side. Go for it. Go for your 10 of Cups. I think you've got this in the bag. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sag.